everyone! Welcome back to Mojo's Money! Today is finally the day in which I will do my cash stuffing for the first paycheck of October 2023. I know today is the 19th of October, and I'm so sorry everyone. I should have done this 2 weeks ago, but due to budgety purposes and trying to get our room remodel done, which is now finally done, and we're moving the furniture in, yay! Yeah, I had to wait to do all of this until the second half of the month. So we will be rapid fire successioning this first paycheck stuffing, the first 80 envelope challenge stuffing, the second paycheck stuffing, the second 80 envelope challenge stuffing, the game day stuffing, and the bill exchange in the last 2 weeks. So lots of great videos to look forward to. And without further ado, let us get started. So I have my binders and I have my spreadsheet. So let us talk about the spreadsheet, which is the plan for today's video. So we had talked about whenever I did my binder reset, I condensed some of my sinking funds. And so now I have a few less than I did before. This would be the end goal for each one of them. And this is what I'm stuffing today. So I have a total of $450. Now I highlighted this remodel one because I am just transferring that in the bank and going to write it rather than actually stuffing a cash amount and then having to take it right back out because we've been using this money like crazy. And then over here on the right are the envelopes that I will be stuffing in my next video for the 80 envelope challenge with this money. And that is the money up top, this $195 that's going to the emergency fund. Then I've got my cash breakdown in the middle. So 380 of it is the actual cash part, not the transfer part. And then down here, I didn't use any of my emergency fund this first paycheck. And then I also wanted to write on here, I did use a bunch of the remodel fund, but this is what it's going to be after we add that $70 in the bank. And I'm also adding $90 from my fund money from this month. And yeah, everything else is just going up. We haven't used anything. I did want to say this went down because we made that extra mortgage payment. And if you haven't seen my Q3 mortgage update, please go check that out. But we're putting $35 new in it today. And Christmas, I wanted to note, will be up to $1440 today, and certification exam $480. So both of them are only one stuffing away from being fully funded. Yay! Okay, so let's zoom back out. This is what we're following today as we go along here. We need to get out my high priority binder and get to stuffing. I have a few new savings challenges that I'm doing with this sinking fund stuffing. If you saw my binder reset, you know what they are. So for new car, today we're adding $10, and I believe we have this Hummingbird 100. Yes, we have the Hummingbird 100 that is going to be our colorable for this, since the big new car colorable is so large, it never actually gets colored. Yeah, it's like every $686 it gets colored, so it's slow going, y'all. So let's add our 10 in. And count up and see what we've got now. So we have 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 in the bank. 9, 10, 11, and 12. $912. And we get to write that over here. And then we get to color a hummingbird. And I have over here my twist up crayons. Those are linked in my Amazon affiliate links below if you ever want to check them out. Hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are pretty colors. Let's do like a teal one. And I think I said this earlier, but this was from Hands and Bands, and I will link all of the channels for the savings challenges that I'm using down in the description box below for you to check them out, which you probably are already aware because most of them are bigger channels than me. All right, there we go. Let's put this back in here. Whenever all the hummingbirds are colored on that, we will have saved another $100 for the new car fund. Now we're on to the Orlando trip fund, and for that we have a couple of things that we're doing. So first off, we still need to finish Nigel's nuts, and after that we will be doing the corn dog challenge. But today We're putting $10 in this fund and giving Nigel one more of his acorn. So let's get 10 out. Oh, nope, not 20. Put that back. I accidentally grabbed 2. And count it up. So we have 500, 600, 700. Nope, not 700. 650, 670, 80, 90, and $691. And let's put this acorn sticker on there. Yay! One more. Maybe I'll put him up there. I'm not sure. But anyways, one more, and then we will have finished the Nigel's Nuts Challenge. Moving on to certification exam. So that's getting $20 today. Whoa. So we're gonna get a 20 and put it in here. Ah, so close to being done. I'm sure it's just one. Okay. You know what I need to do now that I'm thinking about it? Sort quick. Moisten up my fingertips so that the money will not stick together. So we have $100, $200, $300, $400 in the bank for $50, $70, $80, $480 out of $500. I'm still working on classes for this. I think I am like 9% of the way done. There's so many classes. And let's see, so if each of these suns is 17 and there's 10 per row, we now have 480 divided by 17. It means there should be 28 colored. Okay, so we need to color one more of the suns. There we go. Gosh, yeah, that is so close. Then the remodeling fund. Okay, so let's just write this on here, and then I'm probably just going to write on the back after this. So 1019, we are adding $70, and that brings us to $354 plus 70 is $424. And then we are also adding 90 more. So So 424 plus 9, nope. 424 plus 90 means we are at $514. Okay, so that's where we're at for right now. And we will just stick that back in there because we are going to be using that money very shortly. And we're just going to leave it in the bank for that reason. So now we are on to Christmas, and Christmas is getting $65 today. See, this tracker's almost filled up too. Okay, so 50, oh no. $60 and $5. This is what $65 is going in this fund. We are trying to get it up to $1,500. And so now we are at 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 420, 30, 35, and 40. Woohoo! $1,440. Awesome! So now let us see what we need to color on our little Christmas tracker. So we have 1,440 divided by 38 for each tree means there need to be 37 colored. So 37 minus 14 on the first row minus 13 on the second row means there should be 10. So How many are colored on this row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I need to color one more tree. And it has taken me since January, but we have almost completed the Christmas fund for 2023. So now moving along to the mortgage fund, it was empty and we're putting in $35 today. 20, 30, and 5. Very quick on that one. I don't really have a colorable for this one because it is so revolving. I need to print out new budget trackers and do a bigger binder reset soon, probably November. Then the veterinary fund, which is very fun because now I have a new Patty Panda Corn challenge, also from Hands and Bands. So today, this is getting $15. And this goes towards my animals' yearly shots and just other stuff such as that. And so 10 and 15 and like heart guard for our dog and all that kind of thing. The predictable veterinary expenses is what I mean. The maintenance stuff. So 50, 60, 70, and 75 is what we have in there now after adding the $15. And I can write this over here. Oh my gosh, we're out of... Wow. We are out of space on this tracker also. Almost. Now, okay, let us color Patty Panda Corn. So we did 15, so we can color like a 10 and a 5. Yeah, 10 and a 5. So let's get a green from our twistables. Let's see. This green is pretty. And pretty pink sucker leaves. Yes. It's up here where I know you can see it well. Lovely. And this should also add up to 100 once it's all done. Then the cruise fund, it already got stuffed. If you have not seen that, my mini dragon savings challenge video was my cruise stuffing. We have taxes and finished challenges. So this binder is done. Woo woo. Moving along to my medium priority binder. There's still a bunch of money over here. This was the money for all of my stuffings, in case you were wondering, why is there so much money still over there? So investment property is only going to get $2 today. Which brings us to 100, 200, and 300 in the bank. This money and my new car fund are in a high yield savings account. 301, 302. And I think I got $3.54 in interest on that account this month. And let's put this back in here. Then the washer dryer fund. Oh yes, I forgot I put these new colorables in these guys, so this is going to be fun. So now I have these new fun. This is from the Happy Mailbox Co. And so that means we're putting 5 in here in the washer dryer fund. And that brings us to 100, 110, 15, 16, 17, 18, $118 here in this fund. Oh my gosh, it's like all the way rubbed off from the last one. And let's color this. We're matching the bow right there on this. There we go. And it's just like a little freebie that she had. Therefore, I purchased the little dragon challenges from her shop. They're so cute. So 67, whenever I have $134, I can color in another dryer on this challenge, which is another washer, I mean. It could be a dryer, on this Jordan Budgets challenge. So we're getting close at 118. Now onto the electronics fund, for which I am using this Jessie C Envelopes $500 challenge, which means we are adding $7 next. To the electronics fund. So 5, 6, and 7. And that brings us total to 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Cool. Oops. Turn this over and we can color the 7 there with my Mr. Pen highlighters, just for continuity's sake. I honestly really love the twist up crayons, but sometimes I get going with something and I want to finish with that thing. Okay, so next time we'll be adding $8 in this fund. And let's put the tracker back in. Moving along. Ebikes. Ebikes is now getting $5 because we started a new challenge for that and consolidated the Ebikes and the RV fund into now just one big Ebikes fund. That was another of the little freebie ones. So let's put a 5 in here. This brings us to 50, 100, 105, 110, 1, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 121. Wow. Well, let's do this fun blue that I keep seeing as a theme through here. Like more of a darker royal blue. Fun. Next up is the clothing fund. So on the clothing fund, we've been using this Jordan Budgets freebie challenge, and we are just putting in $1 today, which is the next one. And then after this, gosh, we have so many to choose from. I mean, ideally, there's like a 20 down there, but so adding in the 1 today brings us to 100, 110, 111. $111, and let's get the wet erase purple marker out and color that 1 in. There we go. So let's put on here either 5 or 20 is next on that row right there. Then moving along, back here I have the Rainbows and Rain Clouds challenge. Little envelope to remind me to get that out. For car maintenance, this was the tires fund, but I changed it to the car maintenance fund. And here we are. Today in this fund we are putting $10. So let us see, each rain cloud is 10. So we will color us a rain cloud here in just a second. Let's first put the $10 in here. Got a bubble in there. There we go. All right, 10. It is seen better days. And then that brings us to 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, $68 in car maintenance. And while that dries, well, let's get this one out. This is from Amanda's Budgets. And I did like a bluish gray last time. Let's do a little different. Let's do like a purpley rain cloud here. Some lovely dark blue raindrops there. Okay, there is that rain cloud. And yeah, we either have the options of 5 or 10 on this, so whichever one we are feeling like doing that day, that's what we will do. So let's go ahead and put this back in there. And oh my gosh, you guys, we reached the end. Everyone say hi to Larry from Hands and Bands in the back. And we have reached the end. Yay! I do really like this new setup. I do feel like each envelope is getting a little bit more. They're going to build up a lot faster with this, so I'm super excited about that. And everyone, please stay tuned for my 80 envelope challenge stuffing, since we're getting so close to the end on that. And let's see, the question of the day. Ooh, it's getting cold here at night. What is the coldest that it has gotten in your area so far, like this fall or just recently over the past week or two? And everyone, have a great day. Bye!
I got you and your vibes in my mind. I can